Have you ever wondered what makes the world spin? Or how a simple push can set a whole system of particles into motion? Today we dive into the fascinating realm of physics, exploring work, energy, power, and the intriguing dance of particles and rigid bodies. So sit back and let's embark on this journey of discovery together. Consider a system of particles, a collection of tiny, discrete bodies. Each particle has its own mass and velocity. When these particles move as a unit, they create a collective motion. This is where the concept of center of mass comes into play. It's the mean position of all the particles in the system, a point where we can imagine the entire mass of the system to be concentrated. Now, imagine giving this system a gentle push. What happens? The system of particles starts to move, right? But why? This is where the concept of work and energy steps in. Work, in physics, is the measure of energy transfer that occurs when an object is moved by an external force. When you push the system, you're doing work on it, transferring energy to the particles, setting them into motion. Now, let's talk about power. Power, in the context of physics, is the rate of doing work or the amount of energy transferred per unit time. If you push harder, you do more work in less time, and hence your power increases. So the next time you're pushing a heavy object, remember, you're not just exerting force, you're exhibiting power. But what happens when these particles are placed in a magnetic field? Enter the world of magnetic forces. Magnetic force is a consequence of the electromagnetic force, one of the four fundamental forces of nature. It is this force that makes a compass needle point north and allows us to stick notes on our fridge. In a magnetic field, a moving charged particle experiences a force perpendicular to its direction of motion. This is known as the Lorentz Force. The magnetic field doesn't do work on the particle, but it changes the direction of the particle's motion. So, if you've ever played with magnets and iron filings, you've seen the Lorentz Force in action. To sum up, we've journeyed through the fascinating world of physics, exploring the motion of a system of particles, the concepts of work, energy, and power, and the influence of magnetic forces in a magnetic field. We've learned that a simple push is a transfer of energy, that power is about how fast you do work, and that magnetic fields can change the direction of a charged particle's motion. Physics, it turns out, isn't just about complex equations and abstract concepts. It's about understanding the world around us, from the spinning of the earth to the push of a hand. So, the next time you push something, remember, you're not just moving an object, you're participating in the beautiful dance of physics.